So today I will be pruning apple trees. I have here with me loppers. I have also hand pruners and a pruning saw. And in my pocket I have disinfectant and cloth. I always clean my tools after finish one tree and starting to prune, and before I prune next one. Let's clean them. Clean my tools. Now this tree, in my previous video I mentioned that the tree is 5 to 6 years old. I don't think actually that's correct. It's around 4 years old, and I need to do some serious thinking here, because some of my scaffold branches, especially lower ones, are a little bit too vertical for my liking. I would like them to be a lot more horizontal. So I'm not sure exactly yet what I'm going to do. I may be pruning some to train them more horizontal, or I will be actually bending. So, but some serious decisions need to be made over here, and I will be doing heavy pruning over here to guide the tree where I actually want it to grow. First thing I do, I walk around the tree and see where all these branches are, where most of the load is where is most of the load, and I will take you with me. And when we walk around the tree, you can see over here that on the right hand side there's loads of branches, and main load is to the right. I would like to distribute the load evenly around the tree, so something needs to be done over here on the left hand side. I have also here these lower branches, scaffold branches at the back. These are too low. Eventually I would like to remove them, but I'm not going to do it today, this season, maybe a little bit later. When I start to prune, I always look for the 3D first. I look for diseased, damaged and dead wood. On this apple tree, I don't have dead ones, I don't have damaged branches, and I don't have diseased branches. So then I will look for water sprouts, especially at the base. Here I don't have any, so nothing to remove here, and I don't have vigor growth anywhere on my tree also. Next step is to remove all branches that are growing straight up or straight down. And these will be thinning cuts. I'm not going to do a heading cut over here. If you're interested in different cuts, you want to know how tree will react to different cuts, feel free to look at my video. I will link it at the end. And this video will tell you all about dominance, apical dominance, how a tree will respond to heading cut, how it will respond to thinning cut and reduction cut, and so on. So if you're interested, have a look at that. But basically what a heading cut, what a thinning cut does, it removes, I will be removing then a branch. For example, this one here, I will be cutting it all the way back to its origin. If I do that, that's a thinning cut. And that's what I'm going to do next. I will go around my tree and look for branches sticking out, up and growing down. Next, I'm going to look for crossing branches, and I will be doing a thinning cut on all of them. And also I will be removing all the branches that are going towards the canopy. For example, this one here. This one's going towards the canopy. I wanted to show you, when you do a heading cut, then don't leave a stump or, that much sticking out. Heading cut should be done at the collar. Over here is this collar, and you want to cut right just up above it, or yeah, above it, like this. Nice clean cut. Nice clean cut, and it will heal nicely. Let's have a look at this branch here. This one is growing all the way to the left, and will be touching my next scaffold branch. So, and I already have a lot of load on the left hand side. I want it more on the right side. So I'm going to be doing a thinning cut, and I will be removing this branch altogether. And this branch will then, I will be removing this one. This is heading straight up. And this branch, I will do a heading cut over here. Around this part over here. There's a part, and it will start growing exactly to the back where I want more load. So I'll be cutting here. And when these spurs, they get fruits, fruit load will pull this branch down. Well, I said I didn't have a damaged branch, but I do over here. So it's anyway heading towards the ground, so I will be removing it. I have a decision to make over here as well. Now this branch goes all the way up, but I want it to be more horizontal. And I'm actually thinking I will bend it. So this branch is growing straight up. I will do thinning cut over here. I will be bending it over here. So I need to make a decision over here with this lateral. It's going also. I want to control it a bit. And I think I'm gonna do a heading cut over here. This is a outward facing part over here. Heading cut. This is going way too much up. I'm going to be removing it. Next lateral also. This one is straight up. I will remove it. And this one, with a heavy load also, I think it will bend lower. But what am I going to do here? It's too much toward this branch. I don't like it. So I think I'm gonna just keep it for now, but I will look for outward facing part that's heading this way. Doesn't really matter because I'm going to be removing this branch altogether at some stage. So let's do a heading cut. I will remove it. And with this one, since I'm going to bend it, I'm going to cut it here to where the outward facing part is. And I'll do the same over here, outward facing bud. So now this branch here, I'm thinking about, bending it a little bit. But this has 45 degrees or even less. So I'll be removing this. This is gone. And if I'm going to bend this one, it's going to cross with this one. So I'm going to cut this off. And with these, I'm going to cut this one here also to outward facing bud. Maybe this one. Then I have to reduce this as well. Again, outward facing bud. And this as well. And over here, I will remove it all the way here. Yes. And this one I will also. This one I will be bending, and with some fruits also fruit load will pull it down as well. And with this scaffold branch, I will do bending as well. But over here, this branch will be shaded, and it's growing down. I'll be removing this altogether. Again, thinning cut. Now, I'll be bending these, so we need to reduce size of this as well. This one is heading up. I will be removing this. Unsuccessfully. And outward facing bud is somewhere over here. Same thing with this one, but here I'm going to do reduction cut. I will be taking all this down to the point of origin. Not origin, but to the next lateral. And a heading cut for outward facing bodies. And we'll cut this one back as well. And over here also out. And if I'm going to bend this one, I'm going to cut this as well. Let's have a look at my second tier. This one will be bent. There's straight away a branch I don't need. And I don't need this either. This one I will be removing here. Cut. And on the other side, it's a little bit more difficult. Here as well. outward facing bud. Maybe here. And at the back, what am I doing at the back? I will be removing this. Facing bud. Now up there, this branch is already way too high for me. I'm not going to be reaching it. Even if it will have apples, I'm not going to be able to reach them easily. So I'll be removing all this. This thing will be a leader for now. And here I want them to grow also a lot more horizontal, so I'll be removing this. And over here, I'll find also outward facing bud. So, this one actually I will keep. Let's stimulate some growth over here as well. Over here. And over here with the heading cut. And these ones over there. Okay, I'm gonna leave these two like this. We'll see which bud actually will grow and which branch I will like next year best. I will keep that. So this is how I do it. And of course I will be back in summertime and we'll see, maybe I will do some summer pruning as well.